Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and we're back with our weekly recap of all things Injustice. It is the week of September the 2nd, 2021. The current challenge is, as expected, a repeat of Rebirth Green Arrow for 1 week. Required characters, Cyborg, Nightwing, and Killer Frost, who are available as Bronze, and Challenge Gold, Boo, respectively. And if you've been following us for any length of time, you know we're not a big fan when the requirements are so prohibitive. It means that newer players are likely going to be locked out of being able to finish the challenge without spending a lot of credits to skip the fights. And that's not great. Challenge characters are a great way to get newer players up to speed and keep them engaged in the game. So I think anytime they have these kind of requirements, it's actually bad. On to the character specifically, Rebirth Green Arrow, his passive is Trick Arrows. Green Arrow fires a random Trick Arrow that triggers on impact when he tags in. When Green Arrow switches for another Rebirth character, he fires a random Trap Arrow that's triggered by certain enemy actions. If not triggered, Trap Arrow disappears after 5 seconds. His attack is 1300 and his health is 1350. He was last available November 2020 and he's got really good high stats. Probably the most important thing about him is that his combo ender has 5 separate hits. So combo ender effects can be multiplied. And that's a great way to take advantage of them. So, Superpowered Pill, Razzle Scimitar, Gauntlets of Azrael, all those have combo ender effects. And you get a nice bonus because of the way his tap combo ends. So just like Arkham Knight, he's potentially hitting above his weight class with basic attacks. He's doing way more damage than you would expect given his attack stat, which is already high. Green Arrow will fire 1 out of 3 Trick Arrows when he tags in. So what they're talking about is Poison, which is a Green Arrow, Explosive Knockdown, which is a Red Arrow, and the only one that breaks a stun, and Power Drain, which is a Blue Arrow. So if you stun on tag in, the Explosive Knockdown will break it, but the others won't. And 1 out of 3 possible effects when he tags out for a Rebirth character. Poison, which is also, again, green. It triggers with blocking. The Explosive Knockdown, the Red Arrow, now triggers with tagging out, and you've got the damage. And Power Drain, the Blue Arrow, triggers on the attempt at a special, and what you lose is the cost of the special, and Tantu Totem will not let you get it back. So this part of his passive, to really take advantage of him, you need to tag in and tag out a lot. So besides the obvious choice of having Rebirth teammates, Hawkgirl Prime is really good for decreasing the time between tag outs, so you're just able to do it more often. And I'm always surprised when I don't see Hawkgirl Prime. I feel like a lot of teams would benefit from using her, even if she's not as powerful as your other teammates. That fast tag-in is huge. Unfortunately, because of the way the meta is, basically Tantu Totem, the most effective strategy in general when you're playing multiplayer is just to have your specialist tag in, slam the other team, and there's going to be very few opportunities for tagging in or tagging out unless you're playing with a suboptimal damage output team. On a meta level, this is the 24th week in a row that the challenge characters have been following a pattern that originally showed up in May 2020. If the pattern holds, Teen Titans Raven should be next. This week's multiplayer reward is Reverse Flash. His passive is Cellular Regeneration. While active, the Reverse Flash has a chance to immediately regenerate health and cleanse negative effects after taking damage from a special attack. May occur 3 times per match. Attack and health are both 1,000 each. He was last available January 2021. This is the 35th week in a row of not a repeat, but a complete cycle of the rewards with a few repeats tagged on at the end. So we've had 31 rewards all in sequence, and this is the 4th in a row of a repeating of that sequence. So his stats are kind of low. When he first came out, he was the most powerful Gold Flash, because the only other Gold Flash we had was Elseworld Flash. And he was available just 31 weeks ago. Just like last week's Metahuman Flash. He used to be the most important character when we were motivated to finish Survivor. Link is in the description of back when Survivor was not as many fights, and it was still pretty hard to finish, and we used reverse flash to do it. Main things are he's fast with his basic attacks, like all the flashes, and even better is that in one way he's faster than the other flashes. So when you swipe just once, you get his first 2 swipe hits. If you don't swipe again, so you're avoiding getting his 3rd hit, he has the shortest refractory period of anyone, meaning that you can juggle the opponent. So swipe, double hit, pause to not give the 3rd hit, but he can start the next hit if you've broken from his swipe combo, even before the next, before your opponent has a chance to recover. Even if they have a bar of power, the only qualifier is that you need to give him a speed boost. And you can get that speed boost from either doing a special 1 or having regime flash as the teammate. And in one of the old updates, it was changed and tweaked a little bit, and I want to say nerfed, because what it means is that it's harder to do the juggle unless you've got at least 1 speed boost, and it's about as easy now to do it with 2 speed boosts as it used to be with only 1 speed boost. There's also a couple things that you'll notice from playing him or playing against him. If he's already lost health and he tags in because the teammate got knocked out with a special, you can trigger his passive. But instead of going back to what health he had, he gets full health. So let's say he took some splash damage. His teammate gets knocked out with a special. When he tags in, he'll start off with reduced health until his cellular regeneration triggers just from his tag in, and he gets his full health back. And you'll notice too, passive, there's a chance. So the first special, it's a really high chance, and it decreases with each one. So there's some times where you end up getting knocked out with a special, and he's still got sort of, a couple of possible cellular regenerations that never trigger. Now, we have a fun video where we make him disappear using Elseworld Flash's passive, which we'll link in the description too. And we also have a really old, I guess it's like 5 years old now, video where we show his infinite basic attack combo using Regime Flash for his initial speed boost, so we don't need to do a special 1 at all. Great character. And I think even despite the fact that the newer flashes have much higher base stats, still really useful, fun to play with, but I'm a little biased because I like all the flashes. Even the bronzes, yes. In the store, we've got Teen Titans Raven for $24.99. The pack was $26.99 last time it was available in November 2020, along with the current challenge. It's included next week, so it confirms... It's another... not proof, but another clue that's reinforced by what we expected from the pattern. Doesn't unlock in our store, doesn't come with credits. If the current pattern keeps on holding, Teen Titans Raven will be next week, but then New 52 Wonder Woman will be the week after that. We've also got the character bundle Batman Universe for $24.99. It was $26.99, Canadian dollars. Last time, also November 2020, you get Flashpoint Batman, Gaslight Batman, 2 really good challenge characters. You get 2 different signature gears, the Batmobile and the Bulletproof Batsuit, but still pretty expensive. And if you're patient, they're going to come around again in the challenges. So we've got the Arkham pack that's hanging around for an extra week, and we've got the Joker Celebration pack, which we talked about last week, also hanging around for another week. Our Survivor is still the 4th World Gear set for 1 more week until the 8th of September 2021. Phantom Zone is back for 2 weeks. Fight 62 is still broken, and there's a double XP event from now until the end of this long weekend, Labor Day. Last weekend's breakthrough was Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, and Lobo, as expected. So this coming weekend's breakthrough is probably Lex Luthor, Batman, and Doomsday. Description has a link to the thread started in the Injustice Mobile subreddit by one of the mods, Devlin16, goes over the complete breakthrough cycle. And that's it for sort of regular news. Moving on to the current glitches. Remember, every working glitch is explained in a video as part of the playlist that you can reach by clicking the eye in the top right corner of this video. We are Android 9 only, so we can only confirm these glitches for that particular version of Android. We've got some comments from viewers and a few things to say about other OSs, but nothing that we can actually confirm ourselves. We start, like we usually do, with the significant not working glitches. There is no working glitch for credits that we're willing to endorse. Not even sure if it still works anymore. There used to be, until at least the most recent update, a glitch for power credits that required being logged in simultaneously to the same account on 2 different devices. We talk about the reasons why that's dangerous in a previous P&Q and CNA&T, Season 6, Episode 9, link in the description. Main reason is that there's a pretty big risk for having your account suspended. The glitch for getting repeated past multiplayer season rewards, not working. Glitch for early multiplayer season rewards is not working in a way that's exploitable, although some people are still reporting every once in a while getting it early. More commonly, what they notice is that when the season ends, they don't get it the next season because they got it early. There's no glitch to get through Phantom Zone quickly, but there is a strategy. I don't know if it's the fastest, but we've actually got more footage of another Elite Crystal Phantom Zone run that took less than 10 minutes. And the glitch that used to let you get the free energy that you would normally have to watch the video without watching the video, also not working. As far as the working glitches go, the glitch to let you play Phantom Zone repeatedly, as well as the challenge reset method that requires Google Play Cloud Save, both are working, confirmed on the current Rebirth Green Arrow challenge. It's important to keep in mind that they are the same glitch. Removing progress in one area will remove it in the other. So just make sure you keep that in mind, because clearly the Phantom Zone progress takes a bit more time for most people, and you don't want to reset it sort of unintentionally and waste all your time redoing it. If you're on Android 10 and you're having trouble doing it because re-downloading more than 1 gig of data is a bit of a pain, there's a possible solution that we've picked up from a viewer, Tammy Kakde, that we cut and pasted into the description. And we've also got a comment from viewer Jonathan Yang, cut and pasted into the description, on how to reset the challenge for an iOS device. Breakthrough glitch to let you play repeatedly, still working. Airplane mode / refund glitch is still working, good for packs with random drops, also known as loot boxes, and last laugh tickets. Time shifting still works on Android for unlimited survivor play and energy recharges. Always, always, always bring your clock back to normal. I believe this is the biggest reason why people are not seeing, say, the challenge come up when it should, or the Phantom Zone come back when it should, because you've been messing with the clock and the server remembers. And that's it. So there is one more glitch in the current glitch playlist that the conditions are not right, but it hasn't failed us yet. Unfortunately, the conditions haven't been around for a few years, so it's only there on a technicality. The first time it fails us, when the conditions are right, we will remove it from that list. And that's it. So this is the part of the video where we like to thank our patrons on Patreon. And that is a big thank you to Victor Gomez, Console Peasant, and Edwoon, who are supporting us at the top tier last word. Sinemac and Mohammed Albshaiti at Your Message Here tier. Shawn, Farrell, Daniel Simonson, Aaron Maule, Michael DeVries, Brandon C., Irvin Ruiz, and Eddydoo at the credited level. Chris Wolff, Scarlet, Dani, Awesomegamer 241, Pavu RS, Gavin, Mallott, and Isfar E at the gratitude level. And thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Komoda.